Fruit database lab 6-2, I believe. Um, the requirements were to create, read, and delete. And as you see here, I already have things filled out in the form, but in order to get the form started, you must actually submit something. You actually have to fill this out. So let's add green apple. The color of green apple is green, obviously. Submit the fruit. And in the var dump here, it shows you that the fruit name is equal to the string of 11 characters of green apple, fruit of a string that's equal to 5 characters of green. Now here I already have this list already populated from grabbing from the database. It's grabbing the ID, the fruit name, and the fruit color. Now I already have this list populated with banana, orange, apple, pear, kiwi, and green apple, which I just added. So let's say I didn't want green apple in this list at all anymore, so let's just say delete fruit. Okay, we scroll down again, and delete fruit is no longer there. I can also delete everything. So I'm only going to delete a few for right now. But now you can see that there's only ID 7 and 8 with apple red, pear equaling light green. In the code here, you logged into the database. You created a database handle which accesses PHP's PDO, logging into your SQL table. My database name is SSL. And you logged in using user and pass. The next is an if statement, and it requests the method from the server. So when the submission button is clicked, it checks to see if the post method is there. Then it grabs the inputs from the field. So down here I have them named fruit name and fruit color, camel cased. So here I'm grabbing those variables. And then I created a statement handle which is equal to the database handle to prepare the insert of the into the fruit table of fruit name and fruit color, and then the values are named fruit name and fruit color, as you can see here. Fruit name, fruit color. Now I'm binding these, making the statement handle bind the parameter of the fruit name to enter into the database equal to the fruit name that I declared up here from grabbing the entries. And then also the second statement handle to grab the parameter of fruit color, grabbing fruit color from this line right here. And then I'm executing the statement. And now I just have my basic HTML. I have my form action linking back to the original page, which is index.php, with the method of post, and the form inputs here. And then I have a break and a horizontal line in order to see the separation of data. Now I have another PHP segment of code. Since we are already logged into the database up here, I don't have to log into the database again to access things from my database. So I set the statement handle to equal the database handle and prepare this, selecting everything from the fruit table and ordering it by ID in ascending order. And then I have the statement handle executing this select here. And now I'm setting another variable of results equaling to the statement handle that fetches everything from the fruit table and putting it into an associative array. And then I have a var dump to receive everything that result is receiving, so I can see that it is receiving these right here. As you can see, it says ID, it's grabbing ID, string of 1 is 7, fruit name, string of 5 characters, apple, string fruit color, string of 3 characters equals red, and so on and so forth. And then I have, here I was having an issue, so I added a pre-tag to dump the defined variables. And in order to delete, I skipped something. And then I have a for each loop. Everything that results equals, we're setting it as the row, and then we're going to echo out the paragraph ID, and it's grabbing the ID from the database. Fruit name, same, grabbing fruit name from the database, fruit color from the database. And in order to delete these items here from the list, I needed to add a a link, and it's a link to my delete fruit.php, and the ID will equal the ID from the database. So if I wanted to delete pear, it would select 8 and remove it from my database. Now on to delete fruit. In order to be able to delete, because now we've opened up another file, we have to log into the database again. So I've logged into the database again. I've set a variable to get the ID of the entry. So it grabs the ID whenever fruit is clicked, it gets the ID. And then I have a statement handle equal to the database handle to prepare a delete from the fruit table where ID in ID, so it selects the ID in the database here. Then I binded the parameters of ID equal to fruit ID, which it gets the ID from clicking delete. It'll grab 7 here or 8 here. After that, I executed the statement, and then I have a redirect, a header back to the location of where the form is, and then I have the die function, which completely kills the process. And that is my fruit database. Just gonna add one more for giggles. Let's add banana, yellow. Let's add a few more. Green, light green, and kiwi is brown. And there you go. As you can see, the things that I did add are still here, all the way to banana, all the way through kiwi. And you can see it's populated the table. And that is my assignment. Thank you for listening, and I will create another one soon. Bye.